These black cricketers were among Australia's first sporting heroes. The first Australian cricket team to tour England was entirely Aboriginal. The year was 1868. The Daily Telegraph in London commented, "Nothing of interest comes from Australia except gold nuggets and black cricketers." But behind the faces and starched suits was an untold story of dispossession and massacre. Many Aboriginal sportsmen and women were so talented they broke through the barriers of race. In the 1930s, Eddie Gilbert, a fast bowler, was given special permission to play outside the reserve. He took 5 wickets for 65 runs against the West Indies. In 1931, he faced Donald Bradman, the world's greatest batsman, and bowled him for a duck. Bradman later wrote, "That Gilbert sent down the fastest bowling I can remember." On November the 11th, 1936, the Secretary of the Queensland Cricket Association wrote to an official called the Protector of Aborigines. "The matter of Eddie Gilbert has been fully discussed by my executive committee, and it was decided, with your concurrence, to arrange for Gilbert to return to the settlement." What he meant was that they were banishing him to a kind of concentration camp in the bush. "With regard to the cricketing clothes bought for Gilbert," wrote the Secretary, "it is asked that arrangements be made for these to be laundered and returned to this office." And that's how they solved the problem of an amazing Aboriginal cricketer who dared to be too good for his own good. Eddie Gilbert was committed to a mental asylum in Queensland, where he died, they said, of a brain disorder. The boxer Ron Richards is today regarded as one of the greatest middleweights the world never saw. He died on the Aboriginal penal settlement of Palm Island. Mal Meninga, perhaps the finest rugby league player of all time, was often the brunt of racist abuse until he scored a try. Then he was applauded. Nicky Winmar, the Australian rules football star, was the victim of so much racist abuse that on the final whistle he wrenched up his jersey and pointed with pride to his black skin. Wimbledon champion of the 1970s, Yvonne Goolagong, was caught in a double bind. Racially abused as a young girl, she was attacked by her own people for not speaking out. Jim Murray was so outstanding as a runner, footballer and boxer that he was made an honorary white man. And Kathy Freeman, the gold medalist